Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Shearer Smokes. And today you join me in a little place known as Linn Mill. Now I have filmed in this area before. You may remember the couple of episodes I did on the brick factory. And of course back in the 50s, 60s, that was quite a huge part of the industrial heritage of this area alongside the coal mines. They kind of worked side by side. Sadly, of course, all gone now. Thankfully, there's a few remnants of that part of history that can still be seen, especially the brick factory, which you'll have seen in that episode I spoke about. But yeah, I've come down closer to the river this time, so I'm technically still by the River Devon, although this is now known as the Black Devon. And as you can see, the sun is out, so if the sun's out, the vintage chair comes out, so it's good to see it back out on the road. And yeah, it's just a nice spot to come and enjoy a peaceful bowl, and that's what I'm needing. I've just arrived back from London this morning, got into Glasgow about 8 o'clock this morning after travelling through the night, and yeah, so it's nice to just come here, recharge the batteries in the sunshine. So before we go any further, a couple of quick announcements. First, of course, being quite a very belated birthday greeting to my good friend, and of course your friend as well, Gary, old and away out there in Chicago, who celebrated his birthday a wee while back. So, Gary, when you catch up with this one, many happy returns, brother, and I look forward to our video catch up. And of course, as many of you will know, Gary has now become, and his wife Rita have now become proud grandparents of baby Henry. So congratulations to everyone, and send my regards to the family. He looks a right little smasher, and hopefully in time he'll carry on the Johansson tradition. But yeah, great to see him fitting well, Gary. So thanks for the pics. And as I said, hopefully we're going to catch up real soon on our video call. And talking of Gary, it's thanks to Gary for the tobacco I'm smoking today. Now, if you've ever been fortunate enough to receive a parcel from Gary, you know there's always a nice little surprise in there amongst the contents. And this time with mine, there's no exception. As well as topping up my Watch City supplies, he's put in an amazing little gift, and it's the Edward G. Robertson pipe blend. Now, Edward G is one of my favourite gangster actors from back in the day, and I hadn't actually heard of this particular blend, and so for Guy to get hold of it and send it across the pond to me, it was just absolutely amazing. And this is what I'm smoking today in my trusty Falcon. Also, I'll do a close up later on in the video. So it's a subtle aromatic with natural, smooth, burly nuttiness and that flavoured black Cavendish taste. So the notes are a fruity plum, given a flavour push from a hint of Lackatia, and a touch of liquor, which makes for a very pleasing top note. And all told, tends towards a really nice blend, a really flavoursome blend. And I do believe that Edward G had a hand in this blend to make sure that he was happy with it before it went out for sale. So, Gary, thank you very much. It's very much appreciated, and I couldn't think of a better spot to come and enjoy another bowl. So, cheers, Gary, and we're going to speak soon. So, as I mentioned, just arrived back from London, so an awesome spot to come and, as I said, recharge the batteries and get yourself grounded again after the hustle and bustle of city life. I've been quite fortunate. I've had 2 trips in as many weeks down to London. The first trip was a couple of weeks ago with my son Boyd, who was celebrating his 16th birthday. So we headed down to the city for the weekend and had an amazing time. The first day was spent up at the Shard on the 54th floor, I think it was. Saw some amazing views, and from there we headed off to the theatre to catch the production of Mrs. Doubtfire, which, if you haven't been able to see it, definitely recommend. Original music But the production is just amazing and so close to the film. Yeah, really, really well done. And here's a couple of shots to show you. Then on the Sunday, we headed up to Camden Town, a favourite haunt of mine. And Boyd and I are both big Amy Winehouse fans. And of course, we had to do the Amy Winehouse pilgrimage. And here's a couple of pictures of that. Now, being a Madness fan, very much like our friend Gary out there in Chicago, there's only one place you should visit when in Camden, and that's, of course, Dublin Castle, where Madness played their very first live gig as Madness. And so I was able to take Boyd in and enjoy a light refreshment, and yeah, good times. Of course, a visit to London isn't complete without some nice dining, and we went to one of Boyd's, has now become one of his favourite places, the Cafe Concerto, and yeah, it was just awesome. That leads me on to the trip I've just returned home from this morning, and the reason for this trip was I was just catching up with some friends. We had organised tickets for the Thames Ska Cruise. Um, it was a nighttime event, and a couple hours sail up and down the Thames, which was just amazing. It was a really good ska DJ who was playing all the right tunes. So yeah, a fantastic night. Then on the Sunday, slightly more sedate affair, and of course Sunday, we have to go for the traditional Sunday roast. And in my opinion, there's only one place to go, especially if you like a bit of jazz, and that's the Boysdale Club in Canary Wharf. And I met with a good friend of mine, Shahid, and we headed to the Boysdale. And lo and behold, of course, on a Sunday they have Frank Sinatra singing, and just amazing to have that sound in the background as we're enjoying our lunch. And then after lunch, we headed down to the terrace and enjoyed a really nice cigar from Nick Perdomo. And here's a couple of shots just to show you. So Shahid and I have known each other for over 11 years now. We first met poolside in Lanzarote. We were both out on holiday. I had Millie and Katie, and Shahid had his son and daughter. And as I said, we just met poolside. The friendship just got off to a flying start, and we've been friends ever since. And every time I get down to London, we always try to catch up. Didn't manage to see him the last couple of visits, but we definitely made up for it yesterday. And we were both saying, as we sat in the London sunshine enjoying our cigars, Shahid had a nice cigar malt. I had my usual tipple, the Negroni. And as we sat there, we were both saying it was like we'd only just maybe seen each other like last month. And I think that's a true sign of a good long distance relationship, that we're able just to carry on from where we left off. So yeah, plans have already been made that we're going to catch up possibly later in the year. And looking ahead to next year, Shahid, who's a very enthusiastic biker, is going to travel from his home in Surrey up to Scotland and come and stay for a couple of days, hopefully. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that pan out. Yeah, so a great weekend, and I finished it off in style. That was fast becoming one of my favourite haunts, the American Bar at the Stafford in St James, which is a really nice heated courtyard, and they do quite a nice wide range of different styles of Negroni, and yeah, it was a good place to finish off before going on to Victoria and meeting my daughter Millie for dinner before catching the coach back up to Glasgow. So a busy couple of days, and as I said at the beginning, it's just nice to come to a spot like this. It's about 10, 15 minutes, not even that, maybe in the car from where I stay, and to have this, as I keep saying in these videos, on your doorstep is, yeah, it's something to definitely appreciate. It's just coming into late afternoon, but the sun is still high in the sky. There's next to no wind, so perfect smoking conditions for outside lounge. Yeah, just another quick thank you to everybody for tuning in. I know there always tends to be a bit of a gap, sadly, in between my videos, but I really appreciate you hanging on and tuning in when they do appear. I have picked a couple of new followers up, which is always amazing, and does really inspire me to get out there and do a little bit more. And with the weather being the way it is, hopefully in the coming months, I'm going to get out and about a bit further. There's a couple of trips planned already, so I shall be doing definitely a couple of videos from there. A bit more of that in the future. But from day to day sort of road trips, definitely more of those planned. Just making the most, as I said, of this weather and just this amazing country that I'm living in. But for now, is of course just time to sit back and relax before going back to reality tomorrow and back to work. Work always seems to get in the way, but we'll cross that bridge tomorrow when it comes. Until then, I'm going to sit here by the river in the sunshine, enjoying what's left in the bowl. And am I going to enjoy it? Absolutely. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, as always, my name's Shearer. Enjoy your smokes.